Do you know why people don't get hired at their dream job despite all the skills? Why do candidates with the best qualifications struggle to land a job? What are the reasons for not having your dream job yet? You need to understand where you might be going wrong in your job search. Look, nobody commits a big mistake. There is nothing like a drastic mistake. You just make silly mistakes that are preventable. You just need to know about them and, of course, work on them. Just knowing and learning is not enough, but applying and improving will help you. Well, you just need a slight adjustment in your preparation and you will find yourself a job fit. In this video, I'm gonna talk about possible reasons why you are not getting hired. I'm also gonna highlight a few areas where you can work a bit and fix them. Hello and welcome to Career Right. I'm Nishant. But before I start, do suggest a topic that you want me to cover in my future video. And also hit the like and subscribe button. Alright, so let's start now. And the first one is unprofessional and unpolished resume. If your resume doesn't look relevant, it will be lost in the crowd of other resumes. For example, if a job post requires a candidate with digital marketing skills and you have highlighted all the skills of a sales job, will your resume be selected? Similarly, if a Java profile is required and your resume says that you are good at C++, I don't think you will get a chance to see the face of recruiter. So please customize your resume a bit for each job you apply for. Highlight the skills that are required for the profile if you have them. And if not, don't apply. Don't waste your time. And when you are applying for a job, your resume should look like that you have spent some time on it. So sending applications just blindly will not help. So customize your application. Structure your resume properly. Avoid including information that is irrelevant. Proofread it thoroughly and don't leave grammatical mistakes or typos. And the next one is not applying to enough jobs. You know, if you are having trouble finding a job, you are probably not applying to enough jobs. If you just apply 5 to 6 jobs and expect a great result, you are making a mistake. You know the population of India. Here we are often against hundreds or thousands of other candidates for just 1 or 2 positions. So start applying a lot of jobs in order to see the result. But apply to relevant ones only. Sometimes you don't apply because of lack of passion. Sometimes you undervalue your talents. Sometimes you feel that you are underqualified for the job. And many a time you feel that you are not prepared. Unless you test yourself, you won't be able to figure out the real cause of not getting hired. So keep applying and keep facing the challenge of interview. And the next one is too desperate. Sometimes out of desperation, you overdo certain things. You get excited and commit mistakes. Out of desperation, you tend to take reckless decisions. You won't be able to hold the rope despite being at the edge of the rope. Friends' pressure, family pressure, even neighbors can also impact your emotion negatively and make you desperate. So choose the right circle you want to be in and take the inspiration from the success of your friends and family instead of getting anxious and desperate. Next is underprepared for interview. No matter how good you are technically or academically, you will require preparation before the interview. Without preparation, you might fumble answering an easy question. Interviewers don't ask difficult questions. They ask simple or average questions. If you prepare well, you can answer them confidently. And to prepare, you can conduct a mock interview with your friends. Also find a brief about the company, what type of work it does, the company culture, or any details of the position you have applied for. You can also keep yourself ready to tell a story about the time you had to work with a difficult person, or a story about a time you learned from a mistake. Believe me, these are little efforts most don't invest in. Next one is applying to irrelevant jobs. Look, if you apply to hundreds of irrelevant jobs that do not match your profile, you will get no interview call. This can only frustrate you and can lead to more desperation. For example, if a profile is strictly looking for candidates with PhD degrees, then candidates who do not have PhD degree will be ignored. Or if a company wants to hire a candidate with at least 5 years of experience, they will not entertain anyone with 2 to 3 years of experience. You can apply if you have 4 years of experience, but less than that, you will end up wasting your time. Your application should at least be close to the requirement. Next one is a lack of network. 70% of jobs are never posted on job boards or job websites. They are filled internally using employee referrals or networks. So, in the age of social media, don't be less social. Yes, social media and networking can open many doors and inform you about the role that might be out of reach otherwise. They really help meeting and talking with people at various professional levels. They lead to exchange ideas and make you more confident. Too shy to speak for yourself. Shy or introvert, but you have to share facts about yourself that you want the employer to know. Do whatever you can, but you have to speak for yourself. Remember, the result is not in our hands, but whatever may be the result, you should feel happy that you have given your best at the end of the day. You might fail in few interviews, but you will get the best one eventually. And it is perfectly natural to feel anxious before an interview, so don't worry. Everyone has some weaknesses. We should learn how to minimize them. Holding negative feelings about employers. Don't create obstacles between you and your next job by keeping negative emotions for the recruiters. This won't help you. So release all the negative emotions. I've seen many people writing a lot against their employers on social media. I don't think you gain anything out of it. You might have a bad experience with an employer, but never show your frustration online against anyone. There are many other employers on these platforms. They might notice your behavior. And the last but not the least, keep enough inspiration to keep going until you get a dream job. If you are still not seeing result, it might be a time to revisit your resume or the type of jobs for which you are applying. That's all for now. I hope you find this helpful. Thank you and see you next time.